Hi everybody, Sarah Taylor here, and I am so excited for us to be starting Silver in 7 Days, Day 6. You guys, those of you that have stuck through this for the first 6 days, I want to give you a round of applause. You guys are doing so amazing, and that commitment is going to take you so far in this business. Consistency and commitment are what it takes, and that's going to take you so far. I hope that you carried that on through, and that drive and determination and that grit and the determinations to stick with your goals. I am so excited for you guys. So as we're nearing the end of our week, I want to focus definitely today on follow-up. We've talked about that a lot along the way, but it is just so important. So today is all about follow-up. Focus on leading your potentials through that process, setting that next follow-up when you need to, but testing the waters each and every time to see if they're ready to commit to you, and answering all their questions along the way and uncovering those objections. A huge key to success in this is being bold, being confident, and bringing the excitement in those conversations. While you're following up, the verbiage that you use can make all the difference. So don't be afraid to use bold words. Assume the sale, using strong words and very confident words. So what I mean by this, some examples of this are using phrases like "you will" and "when you get started," and "we are going to have so much fun doing this together." You're already talking about the future, and you're kind of committing them to this journey and to Plexus. And you're using assuming words, positive words, bold words, and strong words. The more enthusiasm and assumption that you use, this will get them on this journey with you, and it will be amazing. The more words you use like that, it's going to influence them to take action, and that is the key right now. So I want to tell you guys, when I first began this journey, I didn't do a whole lot of follow-up, and even worse, I didn't make a list at all to document all those that had reached out, expressed interest. I kept no log of that, and I had so many potential ambassadors and customers fall through the cracks because of that, and I really don't want you guys to make that same mistake. So as you're going through, as somebody comments on your post, as somebody reaches out to you, add them to your list and put some notes by that. Don't be afraid to start an Excel file. Take it off the sheet of paper and put it into your computer. Start really following that list, because I promise you, do not want to make the mistake that I did. So potential customers and ambassadors, they want somebody that's going to check back in with them, support them in their journey, and partner with them. So you can't let them fall through the cracks here. You're basically courting your potentials, kind of dating them, so to speak. And you're kind of showing them the way and showing them what the future is going to be like with you as their sponsor. So far you might be coming up against objections, and this is normal, and it just means that they're kind of interested and that they're pondering things. So what I like to do when somebody brings me an objection, I like to use the feel, felt, found model there. So what I mean by this is when somebody comes to you and they say, "Hey, I just think this is too expensive for me." What I always come back to that is I use a feel, felt, found way of overcoming that objection. And I always say to them, "Look, I understand. I used to feel the same way, but what I have found out is that through this journey, I've actually been able to save a whole lot of money on my Starbucks habit that I got rid of, my Red Bull habit that I got rid of. I'm no longer going through the drive-thrus, and I've gotten off some medications as well." So for me, even if I never sold a single triplex, and even if I never signed a single ambassador, I actually would have ended up saving money just because I was taking the products. But you're kind of connecting with them by using that feel, felt, found model. You're letting them know, that you used to feel the same way as they did, that's how you felt in the beginning, but this is what you have found, and this is how you've overcome that, and how you found that it's not really the truth, that's a fallacy, that these products are too expensive, or whatever objection they're bringing to you. And if you need to, get an upline involved for that third-party validation to help. Send them a Diamond documentary testimony or anything like that that's going to validate you. Focus on their personality and what specifically motivates them and what questions they ask in the beginning. Use those. If they're focusing on money, if they're focusing on health, if they're focusing on product info, if they're focusing on the opportunity or the perks and the trips, focus on what they're focusing on and prospect to their personality. Talk about what's interesting to them. Ask them what interests them. Be bold in that. So, but at the end of this conversation, I want you guys to not be afraid to ask them for the sign up. Go for the close. Do a trial close. Saying something like, hey, why don't we schedule a call today so I can walk you through the sign up process? Something as simple as that is going to gauge exactly where they're at. If they have more hesitations that you need to overcome, or if they're ready to sign up, you can find out exactly where they're at right then. So today is all about follow-up, going for the close, aiming for that trial close, and of course, we still want to reach out to our 3 prospects a day and watch our diamond documentaries and watch our testimonies. So definitely continue to do that, but go for the close today, you guys. Follow up and then go for that close. Love you guys. See you tomorrow.